So, after almost 30 years, the Mission Impossible franchise finally ended. Or, as I like to call it, Tom Cruise doing dangerous stunts for our entertainment. But what is the best stunt of every movie? Well, that's what I'm here to tell you. So the original, there's only one possible answer, and that's the fault. Like the way Tom Cruise is hanging in the air, the drop of sweat is so nervous. Everything about it works. That's the only great stunt of the movie. Mission Impossible 2 is often seen as the worst one of the franchise. Oh, I didn't say I disagreed. It doesn't really have great stunts, but I always like the one where the knife is really close to his eye. That's really great. Sadly, Mission Impossible 3 is maybe the one with the weakest stunts, but I do really like the bridge scene with all the action and he having to jump over this little ledge. I like that enough, but it's by far the weakest of the franchise when it comes to stunts. Ghost Protocol was the first time that in my head I went, Tom Cruise, are you fucking insane? Hanging from the Burj Khalifa? Come on, that's my favorite scene in the entire franchise. The glass malfunctioning. It's so tense, but at the same time it has some comedic elements that really work. I love it. Out of the newer films, I think Rogue Nation is the one that's the most forgettable. But it does have one great water stunt where there's this ticking clock where Tom Cruise has to dive into a water tank and retrieve something within 3 minutes. It is nerve-wracking and I love it. If we're being honest about Fallout, the best stunt should be Henry Cavill reloading his arms, but that's technically not a stunt, so I'm gonna give it to the helicopter scene. Like, come on, Tom Cruise running towards it, the bars of the movie expanding to the IMAX format, and then him climbing up that helicopter and then in the end fighting Henry Cavill. It's so great. Now, for Death Reckoning, a lot of people are going to say the motorcycle stunt. I never liked that one because I don't think it makes sense. You have Ilsa who has just been stabbed, and the next scene, Tom Cruise paraglides a motorcycle off of a cliff and then glides into a full speed train, and he's fine. Yeah, that's a bit unbelievable. So I would prefer the zero gravity train sequence near the end. Yeah, it is stolen from Uncharted 2, but if you're gonna steal, steal from the best. And then the final reckoning. There are a lot of great options, and I think the plane sequence is maybe more intense. But come on, that submarine sequence is so fucking good. Just complete silence. It really works for me. So that's maybe one of the best sequences in the entire franchise. So, do you agree? What are your favorite stunts from the Mission Impossible franchise? Let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to come back next week for another video.